네, 하나, 둘, 셋. 네, 하나, 둘, 셋. 네, 마이크 테스트. 네, 마이크 테스트. 네, 마이크 테스트. 네, 마이크 테스트. 네, 안녕하십니까. NGOTV, BJ NOG입니다. 네, 오늘, MLB 더쇼 20 RTTS, 로드 투 더쇼, 이상한 키우기, 4화를 이제 낮 방송으로 시작하고 있습니다. 지금 지난 방송에서 트리플 A로 콜업이 돼서 지금 한 경기 선발로 뛰었는데요. 지금 현재까지 그 트리플 A에서 4승 1패의 기록을 가지고 있습니다. 방어율 3.08 기록하고 있고요. 조만간 이렇게 팀 로스터를 보면은 이게 이게 보니까 메이저리그에 선발로 이제 선발로 좀 로스터 멤버 선발 라인업 선발진을 보시게 되면 메이저리그에서 미네소타 트윈스에서 좀 여러 선수들이 MLB 메이저리그 소속으로 소속되어 있는 모습을 볼 수가 있는데 가장 좀 그래도 빠른 시기에 메이저리그 진출할 수 있도록 오늘 경기 방송을 이어가도록 하겠습니다. 자, 그러면은 바로 경기를 이어서 가보도록 하겠습니다.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Rochester Red Wings and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nate Pearson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
14경기에 나와서 4승 5패, 방어율 3.62 기록하고 있습니다.
You can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Play ball. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Breivik Valera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
And the pitch.
Valera.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody out now.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
이게
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the
그래도 3
fastball.
잡아내고요.
1 gone. Stepping in, Kian Wong. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And now pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kian Wong becomes the second out of the bottom of the first, and he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
이게 얼마 전까지는
Fouled away.
그 컴퓨터 이제 모니터로 이어서 이제 연결해서
Two out, nobody on.
진행을 했는데 이제
Tries the slider to ring him up,
한
but
며칠
he lays
전부터
off 1 and
다시
2.
이제 컴퓨터로 TV로 TV 모니터로 이제 연결해서 하고
Just a
있습니다.
masterful job of
그래서
pitching here as he strikes
그래서인지
out the side in
모르겠는데
order.
화질이
We
좀
played an inning, still
TV가
nothing.
화질이 더 좋긴 하네요. 근데
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third
저희
baseman.
팀이
Tristan
지금
Casas.
2대0으로 앞서고
Hey,
있는
we're still in the
모습을 볼
early
수가
stages
있고요.
of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1 and 2 now.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Gabriel Moreno stands in as he looks at a called strike. And we'll see if he can at least put
네,
the ball in
오버타자
play,
가브리엘
something the first
모레노
4 men
선수.
have been unable to do.
오버타자인데 이번 시즌
Now the slider gets to
플레이오프에서
fall
홈런이
in the
없네요.
bottom part of the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Brock Lundquist. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lee, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Orelvis Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Fouled off.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, he makes the stop. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Forrest
네,
Wall.
팔바타자
He'll get to
포레스트
take
월
his first
선수.
cuts here. Now the pitch. Here's a strike with the
Okay.
breaking ball. Wall, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Another
Pretty cool.
0-2 coming.
와.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Alberto Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start. At the plate, Breivik Valera. First time up, he went down looking.
4회 말
Yeah, in today's game,
3대0으로
certainly
앞서가는
don't
모습을
get
보이고 있고요.
completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, no outs now.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
이번
So digging
경기
in now,
벌써
Tian Wong
9개째 3점을
was a
잡고 있네요.
strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Kirilov is there, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And now pitch on the way.
That's outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he will
높은 공에
strike him
상대 타자
out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is
헛스윙을
over.
하면서
Can't start any better
이렇게
than
마무리
this. He
짓고요.
set down the first 12.
4회까지 깔끔하게 막아내고 있습니다.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kristen Casas.
We're moving through the middle of this
네,
ball game
타자
right now. They want to get
트윈스에
things going. How about
타선수
trying to
선수.
get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
그다음에 커브볼.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number
포크볼이구나.
11 in the ballgame.
포크볼.
Standing in, Gabriel Moreno comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gabriel Moreno becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. To the plate now, Brock Lundquist. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now another 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
낮게. 스플리터.
And he looks
지금
at a
안 되네.
ball 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
슬라이더 바깥쪽.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez.
Or LV.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
0 and 1.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball 1 and 1. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, Forrest Wall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Alberto Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
와, 이거를.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to
잡아내구나.
begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So
그렇게
6
해서
perfect
여기까지
innings for him out of the gate as
올
he's been masterful.
잘
We're
막아내고
through
있고요.
6 full. Rochester leads it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Breivik Valera.
0 and 1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Kian Wong. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So we got him looking there. Kian Wong becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th.
Number 6.
Travis Shaw is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. We're in the 8th now, and
이제까지,
nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very
8회까지
impressed with how
오게
the starter's
됐고요.
gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-roll. But that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into
지금
it. You
체력이
need to be a
부족하기
little lucky,
때문에
and you need to be a little good right there.
여기까지
Flip the script
버티기도
on the offensive standpoint.
어차피 힘들
They've stayed
거여서
with their approach, haven't come out of it. Hopefully this
그렇게
gets
신경
them
쓰지가
jump-started.
않네요.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Casas aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Longy in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Brock Lundquist. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
이렇게 해서
Skipper out of the
교체가 돼서
dugout making the
마운드를
slow
내려가게
trek to the
되고요.
mound. And we're going to see a pitching
또한
change as that's going to
미나야
do it for his
선수가
starter here tonight.
마운드에 올라가게 됩니다.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to
시작됩니다.
win this
와서
one if the bullpen
1승
can find a
1패
way to protect it.
19 홀드. 뭐야 어쩌냐?
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat.
9회
And as a
말에
result, he's our top player of the
4점을
game.
He was one of
내려내주면서
a few guys
역전을
that
당했네요.
really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Buffalo Bisons came through when it mattered.
A fast-developing minor league pitcher is coached up on pressure will increase as the season winds down and the race heats up. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are
이렇게 지금은 제구 연습을 하게 되고 있고요. 투구 연습에 들어가게 됩니다. 직구 직구 정확해 아주 좋아. 아주 훌륭해. 네, 가볍게 투구 연습 진행을 했고요. 아이쿠.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division. Lee, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jaron Duran is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The left fielder.
Cesar Puello next. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish.
네,
Couldn't get the bat on its own.
볼세개를
We'll
먼저
see if that comes
내줬지만
back to haunt him.
Got him swinging on the
연달아
fastball there. Cesar
스트라이크를
Puello is the
잡아내면서
second out of the opening
삼진을
frame.
잡아냅니다.
At the plate now, Josh Tobias. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311. 14 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a relatively routine start for the top of the... Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Ockamy. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. On the ground to the left side. Gordon's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding forward now, Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here it comes.
The catcher, number 39.
Johnny Pareda is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And this throw gets away from him.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Tate Matheny, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he popped him up. Blankenhorn moving to his left, and that retires the side. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Anthony Flores. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Jaron Duran. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
이거 완전히 그렇죠.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flores over at second. Arroyo at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Left side, but well foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
2-2 the count. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
이제 뭐 병살 하나면 더블 플레이 하나면
이닝을 마무리 해줄 수 있는데 과연 어떻게 될지. First pitch of the at-bat.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kirilov is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now at the plate, Josh Tobias. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Forkball, that's where you want it, but it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. He set the payoff pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the
이렇게,
second time here tonight. So it's no
4사
runs on
1루에서
2 hits, no errors, and
잘
2 men left
막아내면서
stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning
득점을
number
주지
3.
않습니다. 와, 5점. 이야,
Digging in, Josh Akemi. He got on top of
역시
one and was
위기 뒤에
ground out victim
기회
last
온다는
time.
말이
Lots of
기회가
baseball
온다는
left in
말이
this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall
틀린
too
말은
far
아니에요.
behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, nobody away.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right
슬라이더.
here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
First pitch on its way. Johnny Pereda will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He's in control. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Ready with another 0-2. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Tate Matheny is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1, and it's fouled away. Popped him up. Gordon is there for it. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a... Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Flores. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box now, Jarren Duran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Cesar Puello. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
3-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off.
이번 이닝이 마지막인 것 같습니다. 이번 경기.
Another full count pitch home.
또 이제 투구수가 84개까지 올라갔고요.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Tobias. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
3진만
First
2번
delivery to him
당했네요.
on the way.
잠깐.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
오히려 제가 타자를 한번 키워보니까 오히려 이제 몸쪽으로 들어오는 게 당황스러워서 이제 또 헛스윙을 하게 되더라고요. 또. 그래서 이제 이해하지 못할 부분은 아닌 것 같습니다.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half.
욕심이 컸죠. 막 이제 한참 빗나가는 그런 상황이었는데 교체가 돼서 팀은 7대1로 이기게 됩니다. 확실히 이상훈 얼굴은 정말 많이 닮았네요.
The Red Wings led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lee earned his 5th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Cutter Crawford couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our
이제 오버롤이 70까지 올라갔고 여기 보시면 팀 로스터를 확인해 보면 선발진이 70 최소 지금 이 타일러 마힐 선수 타일러 마힐 선수 이 선수를 우선 오버롤이 이 선수보다 좀 높아야 좀 메이저리그로 이제 콜업이 될 가능성이 많고요. 그 콜업이 된다면 지금 제가 이제 그 미네소타 트윈스로 소속이기 때문에 미네소타 트윈스로 콜업이 되겠습니다. 아마 오늘 경기, 오늘 방송에서 한 2시간 정도 이제, 체결되면은, 아무래도, 메이저리그에 진출하지 않을까, 콜업이 되지 않을까 싶은데요.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International
네,
League.
새로 오신
Tonight it's
분,
game 3 of this
반갑고요.
4-game set between the
만약에
Rochester
영상
Red
보시는
Wings
동안,
and the Durham Bulls.
영상이
It's baseball on the
괜찮으시다면,
show, and it's
좋아요와
coming up
구독,
next.
부탁드리겠습니다. 그리고 또 오늘 밤에 또 이제 방송이 있기 때문에, 시간이 되신다면,
So digging in now, Eric Carmona. He'll lead things off here in the
저녁
bottom half of the
방송,
first.
이제 오늘 방송 이 이후에 한 9시
Now here
이후에,
it comes.
방송을 하게 될 수도
And that
있는데,
one right down Main Street. Guys, you take a look at our
그
visiting
시간에도,
club as they
방송을 함께
interplay here this evening.
해주시다면은,
Come and trying to bounce back from a loss last time
찾아주시면
out, but they've been
감사하겠습니다.
in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they
가문의
can give a better effort today.
오랜만에
moves to a ball and 2
게임
strikes
방송이
now.
아닌 토크 방송을 좀 진행을 하고 있고요.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Jones.
The shortstop.
Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
오늘은 근데 웬만해서는
So striding in, Nate Lowe
이
took
방송이
an
끝나가지고
0-for-4 in the victory last night.
저녁 시간에
Up and in there with the first
해도
pitch
되지 않나
fastball. It's ball one.
싶었는데 오늘 이제 저녁에 성당을 가게 돼가지고
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a
거의
strike.
주말에는
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
낮에 방송을 하고
And it's 1 and
또
2.
이제 그 밤에 방송을 하고 있어요.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
그 어저께는 또 방송을 하려다가 어떤 주제로 이제 방송을 진행할까 고민을 많이 하다가 도저히 이제 어떤 주제로 방송을 할지 좀 생각이 정리가 되지 않아서 어저께 방송을 건너뛰게 됐는데 오늘은 차라리 그냥 밤에 방송을 할 때 어떤 수저로 이제 방송을 진행할지 방송을 하면서 고민을 하려고 하고 있어요.
That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Dylan Cousins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty.
그리고 또 이제
The numbers coming in.
이제 돌아온 한 주,
21 homers, 56
오늘이
runs batted in.
1월
Skied in
말인데
the air to straightaway left.
이제 새로 시작되는 2월 첫째 주, 2월 첫째 주는 좀 저희 채널에서도 많이 바쁘게 되겠네요. 아무래도 또 이제 채널도 이제 좀 꾸밀 때가 돼서 채널도 이제 꾸미는 것도 그렇고 또 이제 새로운 주제로 또 이제 방송을 진행하고 있기 때문에 그래서 좀 새로운 주제로 이제 방송도 진행을 하고 또 이제 색다른 또 주제로 또 창안해서 어떻게 주제를 정할 것인가 그런 것도 좀 많이 계획을 세워하기 때문에 그런 면에서도 좀 많이 바쁠 것 같네요.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Michael Brasso. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
그래가지고 오늘은 이번 방송에서 지금 방송에서 이게 이상호 선수가 좀 빨리 메이저리그 콜업이 돼야 되는데 과연 오늘 이 콜업이 가능할지 기대하겠습니다.
And this is swung on and missed, his fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box, Xavier Edwards. No balls and a strike to count.
이게 좀 말을 하다 보니까 좀 잠이 좀 깼어요. 또 방송하는 도중에 이게 낮에 방송을 하면 오히려 이제 밤에 저녁이나 밤에 방송할 때보다 더 졸리는 것 같아요. 근데 확실히 얘기하다 보니까 잠이 좀 깨는데요.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Eric Carmona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Carmona hits a little over the 270 mark. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
실책.
Now at the plate, Greg Jones flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Carmona gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up.
저 잡을 수 있으려나? 못 잡을 것 같은데.
And no one will track it down. The
슬라이더.
1-2
아닌가?
is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting
네,
overmatched at the plate
삼진.
the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he's got himself
Okay,
another one
좋아요.
as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Dylan Cousins. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Kevin Smith will be next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Line drive to left.
아이쿠야.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Kerrigan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Ryan Bolt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
역시
So put another
투수의
0 on the
매력은
board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Red Wings
대구로
lead it
던질 공을
4-0.
던질 때의 그 궤적이 이게 정말 이제 매력적입니다.
At the plate, Xavier Edwards will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cave is right there, 1 down. In now, Eric Carmona.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Eric Carmona.
1 down now. 1 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on.
자, 스플리터.
Fouled away.
Put him away. Give me your best pitch right here. Here you go now.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Greg Jones is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the
그렇게 해서
inning is over.
이때까지 시점 없이 진행을 하고 있고요.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Lowe, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Grounder down the line at third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now, Brian O'Grady. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Dylan Cousins is on deck. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now batting, Dylan Cousins. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
또 올라가?
Ready now, Kevin Smith. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Kerrigan is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready once again, Michael Brasso. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Ryan Bolt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
이게 감독님, 왜? 정말.
So stepping in, Xavier Edwards. It was a flyout
나
for him
태가
in
안
his last
시켜줬어요?
trip.
체력도 없는데?
Now the pitch. Ball 1.
하하, 그거 참.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
옛날 생각나는구만.
Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline.
회사에서 야근할 때가 생각나.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
네, 이렇게 아웃 카운트 하나 올리고요.
Now at the plate, Eric
네, 1번 타자
Carmona.
에릭
He got called out on strikes his
카모나
last
선수.
time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Digging in once again, Greg Jones. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Nate Lowe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Wow.
2 out here and a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0 the score tonight. The Red Wings took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lee earns his 6th winning decision in this one, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
이렇게 해서 완봉승으로 승리를 하게 되고요.
Here now is our final line.
안 되겠어. 이거 이러다가 이렇게 한 경기에서 오래 던지게 되면 아무래도 오늘 내로 이제 그 메이저리그 콜업 되는 게 늦을 것 같기 때문에 좀 가라를 좀 해야겠어. 좀 이제 가라가 좀 필요해. 이럴 때 가장 좋은 이제 가라가 있거든요. 심의를 돌려버려야 돼. 심의를 이렇게 심의를 돌려버려 가지고
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is cautioned not to let up.
이렇게 심으로 돌려준 다음에
With the team's chances
심으로
hanging
돌려도
by a thread,
잘 이기고
this
있구만.
skipper calls
아주
for a
훌륭해.
last stand.
시즌이 벌써 끝났어? 자, 이제 제구력 연습을 할 거예요. 제구력 연습이 이럴 수가. 이런 실수를. 아, 이게 문제가 어렵네, 이거. 아, 이렇게 되면 난 나가는데. 아, 쉣. 이렇게 되면 아이 캡이 열려되는데.
A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity. It can never be emphasized enough to young players the importance of closing out a playoff series. With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish.
우승했네, 우리 팀. 우리 팀 우승했어. 트리플 A. 메이저리그에서는, 메이저리그는, 올 시즌, 2020 시즌, 메이저리그 우승은, LA 다저스가 우승을 했고요. 은퇴를 했나? 얘가? 리치 힐 선수. 선발. 그래서
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar
뭐야?
play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up,
콜업
visits
됐나?
from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
아, 뭐야
The
이거?
manager checks in with his ball club.
하하, 참. 컬업이 된 줄 알았더니만은. 그 다음에 슬라이더 직구 슬라이더 다시 슬라이더 아우씨 자 직구 다시 직구 그 다음에 다시 슬라이더 직구 직구 다시 직구 슬라이더 직구 슬라이더 마지막으로 아 이거 배고픈데?
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches. A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
우선은 캡터를 빨리 올려주고요. 야, 18점 또, 와우. 예, 안타캡.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
아니.
Coach offers guidance to a developing player.
이게 삼진 캡이랑 제구 캡이 연결되는데, 오케이, 열리고.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
원래 캡이 안 열린다. 팀 로스터가 조단 발라조 비치 이 선수까지를 좀 넘겨야 되는 그런 상황처럼 보입니다.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
자꾸 투구 연습이네. 수비 연습도 하면 좋긴 많이 도움 되겠는데, 그 능력치를 좀 올리는데, 수비 연습도 많이 좋거든요. 그런데 이제 거의 투구 연습만 하고 있습니다. 거의 투구 연습은 오버롤을 높여주는데 그게 좀 도움이 되지 않는데, 그래도 뭐 아무래도 예, 아무래도 이제 그 재구나 예, 재구나 이제 그런 게 좋아지기 때문에 예, 또 안 하기도 그렇고요. 예.
A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach. This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
여기서 몇 개, 30 몇 개 잡아야 되지? 그거 안 봤네. 잠시만요. 예. 배가 너무 고파가지고, 주전부리를 좀 가져와야겠네. 예, 잠시만 실례하겠습니다. 주전부리를 가지고 다시 돌아왔습니다. 아, 이게 참 힘드네요. 아, 배고픈 거로 좀 많이 참아야 되는데 아, 이게 참지 못하는 것들이 제게는 너무 많네요. 아, 이게 배고픈 거, 그리고 담배, 그리고 또 이제 술 먹을 때 취하는 거를 참아야 되는데
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The
자,
rubber match
이렇게
of this three-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre
신문을
Rail
돌리다가
Riders and the
다시
Rochester Red Wings.
캡을 올려야 될
It's
게 있기 때문에
baseball. It's
이렇게
the
다시
show, and it
돌아왔습니다.
comes your way next.
아, 이번 경기는 이제 안 할 수가 없네요.
Lee,
미션이
Korean
있어가지고
lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this
힘으로
guy's
돌리다
number. One
보니까
of the things
이
that
성적이
jumps out
좀
at
좋지
you is
못한
that
모습을 볼 수가
ERA.
있는데
It's into the fours.
이게
But that
빨리
doesn't necessarily indicate what
콜업이
kind of
돼야
pitcher this
되는데
guy is. If he brings his
어렵네요.
A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Justin Twine comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Taken but called a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same
이제
spot.
슬러브.
Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there.
Okay,
If I'm a hitter,
좋아요.
that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the
삼진이야
same
금방금방
spot.
Got
잡지.
him to chase out of the zone that time. Justin Twine goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Esteban Florio. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider
Wow.
release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now here's the pitch.
응.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Jose Perella waits on deck. Fouled off.
No one out now, no one out.
Got him swinging on the split
스플리터로
finger pitch, and
삼진
that's out number
잡아냅니다.
1. Stepping into the box, Jose Perella, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the
Okay,
splitter,
좋아요.
and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Larnach is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box now, Dave McTominay. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
1-1 to count. And now pitch on the way. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away.
Come on, guys.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
이 투런 홈런 치면서 앞서가고
Stepping
있고요.
up to the plate, Brett Cumberland. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Thairo Estrada. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Blankenhorn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping in, Michael Reed. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. To the plate now, Buck Allen, as he sends it on the ground to first. He's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Justin Twine, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken down the stairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Ford.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Forkball right by him, 0-2 now. Fouled away.
그렇다면 직구 바깥쪽으로.
Fouled off.
이것도 커트해낸다고?
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
상대 안장감나고 완전 못 쓰는데 애들이?
Estevan Florio. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Forkball is off the plate and in, ball 1. Ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Perella, up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Called called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blankenhorn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
아, 3진 해야 되는데.
Riding in once again, Dave McTominay. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a line drive. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up. Settling in now, Thairo Estrada will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
이런 젠장을.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Michael Reed will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
오케이, 좋아요.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
슬라이더.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Estrada, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Justin Twine. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Wings lead it. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford. Slurve in there, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No hits to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Perella is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Rochester leads it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Dave McTominay.
네, 이렇게 해서 뭐 지금까지는 다 없기 때문에 예, 경기는 4-0으로 예, 승리를 거두게 되고요. 예, 선방송 승리가 됩니다.
These guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-0 to score tonight. Rochester took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lee earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 72 hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Red Wings, 4 runs.
A player receives input from a coach. A manager checks in with his ball club.
The game's so coming to the plate, Billy Purcell. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Rochester Red Wings came through late, taking the lead.
생각보다 콜업을 하는 게 콜업이 되는 게 좀 오래 걸리네요. 예, 거의 시즌 중반이 돼 갔는데. 예. 아, 아,
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
네, 이렇게 해서 지금 로스터를 보시면 이제 선발에 콜업이 될 때가 됐는데 왜 안 불러주지?
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are who the
아, 너무 심혈만 돌려서 이제 컵이 안 되는 건가? 한번 이제 경기를 한번 진행을 해봐야겠네요.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball on the show. It's coming up next. Lee is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
In now, Jonathan Davis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 49.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Too high. Ball. Hey, no one down here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Striding forward now, Orelvis Martinez showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Weather not much of an issue tonight, a mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he watches a called strike at the knees, no balls and 2 strikes. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Bechtold is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that
Okay,
one by a
좋습니다.
mile. It's 0-1.
허스윙
I
해주고요.
mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Casas. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
와우.
Line to short, but gobbled up
다행히도.
there, and there are 2
예.
away.
라인 드라이브로 아웃 잡아냅니다.
Striding in, Roberto Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swung on and missed.
허스윙 좋고요.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
The 1-2.
와우.
Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Brock Lundquist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play,
이렇게
and
해서
that'll
2회도
retire the
실점
side.
없이 예, 잘
Danger averted.
막아냅니다.
Follow. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wright. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Andres Diaz. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Miguel Geraldo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Rowdy Tellez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
이번 이닝도 마무리 짓습니다.
So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Digging in to try it again, Tristan Casas. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Started to go down after it. He couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
반망이 돌았다는 판정이고요.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tristan Casas goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
The third baseman, number 16.
Roberto Baez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled off.
야, 이걸 못 쳐?
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. At the plate, Brock Lundquist. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch is popped up. Bechtold is there, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the... Now to the plate, Austin Wright will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. First offering on its way. Andres Diaz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Blankenhorn has a play. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Into the box now, Orelvis Martinez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Miguel Geraldo is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Swing and a liner. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuck.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Casas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters is there, and he has it for the 1st out. Standing in, Roberto Baez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now in the box, Brock Lundquist. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy, throwing well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Can't ask for much more than this.
역시나 이제 그 9회까지 이제 마운드에 오른 상황이고요.
lined out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Andres Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that's a called strike with the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jonathan Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
던지게 되고 있고요.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would.
좋아요. 이렇게 해서 이번 경기 완봉승으로 마무리 지으면서 12승째 달성하게 됩니다.
I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.
이번 시즌까지는 아무래도 이번 시즌까지는 트리플 A에 있을 것 같은데요.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
네, 이번 시즌 마지막 경기 또 진행을 하도록 하겠습니다. 거의 실물로 이제 돌리다 보니까 거의 2021 시즌도 거의 건너뛰게 되는 상황까지 왔는데요. 이번 경기에서 어떻게 될지.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Rochester Red Wings.
Play ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The center fielder.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
I get it, he wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Wagner. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Chadwick Tromp is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder, Everson Herrera.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. At the plate, Angel Aguilar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fouled away.
Angel Aguilar.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Tyro Estrada stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Patrick Cantwell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ballgame. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Zach Granite.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Justin Twine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Digging in, Jose Pereira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
이게 저 배트에 이제 공이 맞는 소리가 이제 거의 홈런 느낌이었는데 그래도 아웃 카운트 가면서
So striding in, Brandon Wagner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
So we got him swinging. Chadwick Tromp is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Everson Pereira is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held. Digging in, Tyro Estrada will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Patrick Cantwell is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Right side, fair ball down the line. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
이런 타를
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Zach Granite is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Justin Twine is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
잘 막아내고 이번 경기도
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Perella.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's the first pitch to him.
First baseman, Brendan Wagner.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
슬러브.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
깊고.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired.
점수는 다시
Digging in, Everson Pereira. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we
아마
move into the later
이번
innings.
이닝이 마지막
Down by a
수준이에요.
bundle, it's time to get some base runners
지금
and
또 이제
hopefully a
안타를
long
맞는 거
ball to get
보니까
them back into this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So now to the plate, Angel Aguilar. No balls and 1 strike.
Aguilar.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ballgame.
첫 번째 삼진이고요.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side,
이거 안타였네.
and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best
지금 상황에서
opportunity to at
교체는
least
나쁘지
get
않을
on
것
the board.
같은데.
They've been
예.
struggling offensively, and they find
아직
themselves
교체를
with 2
시키지
runners
않네요.
on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in and looking for more, Patrick Cantwell. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base,
안
but
되겠다,
haven't been
내가
able to
안
string
돼서.
anything together.
교체하겠네. 교체하겠는데?
Throw to the plate goes right by him.
아, 뭐야.
And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the
뭔가,
lead to
그죠?
5-2 now.
Ladies and
Now
gentlemen,
time called here as the manager
이렇게
pops
해서
out of the first base.
교체가 되고 팀은 다행히도
Anytime you can
아슬아슬하게
win a
모든
game,
사를
let alone
이기면서
on the road, you have
예,
to feel really
선발승
good about
예,
yourself.
챙기게
It's
됩니다.
not easy going into that other team's
이렇게 해서
ballpark and
21
coming out with a
시즌도
win, but they
예,
did just that.
A one-run finish today, 5-4, the final
저희
score.
경기는 거의
The Red
끝났고요.
Wings.
예, 남은 경기는 이제 다른 투수들의 선발 선발 경기이기 때문에 아니다, 남았구나. 이렇게 해서 네. 이번 시즌에도 LA 다저스 월드시리즈까지 우승을 했네요. 2년 연속 월드시리즈에 우승한 LA 다저스에 2년 연속 월드시리즈가 쉽지만은 않은데 대단합니다. 예. 어, 3년 가자. 1년만 가려고? 1년만 가게? 우선만 1년만 이제 계약을 했는데 오케이, 알겠습니다. 예.
Another major career threshold is being crossed by a young player who continues to defy the odds. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
네, 이렇게 돼서 2022 시즌이 됐고요. 예, 2021 시즌이 됐고, 2021 시즌과 21 시즌을 지나서 이렇게 22 시즌에 개막전과 동시에 이게 2022 시즌에 시작과 동시에 메이저리그 콜업이 됩니다. 이렇게 미네소타 트윈스에 콜업이 됐다는 점, 이렇게 계약해가지고 1년 계약으로 연장돼서 이렇게 메이저리그에 콜업이 됐다는 점, 이렇게 여기까지 내용을 함께 진행을 했고요. 다음 시간에 이 시간이 아니고 또 다른 시간에 또 한번 만나면서 또 이어가도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 방송은 여기까지고요. 네, 다음에 또 만날 수 있으면 좋겠고, 이번 주말 1월 마지막 1월의 마지막 오늘 1월 마지막엔 오늘 마무리 잘 하시고, 또 2월달 시작하는 2월 월요일을 잘 맞이하시기를 바라면서 오늘 더쇼 20 Rtts 로드 투 더 쇼 이상률 키우기는 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. 또 오늘 또 다음 방송에서 만나기를 바라겠습니다. 네, 모두들 안녕.